Hello, I'm Scotty McCoy, and I am the author of the Ultimate Friday the 13th trivia book, and I'm writing another book titled The Ultimate Slasher Movie Encyclopedia, and I am interviewing the cast and crew of the A Nightmare on of the Friday the 13th franchise, and I have with me who starred in Friday the 13th Part 6 Jason Lives. She played Lizbeth, Nancy McLoughlin, and this is an impromptu interview. So this is my first one, so I'm very excited to do an impromptu interview with Nancy. How are you doing, Nancy?
I am doing great, Scotty, and I'm so grateful to be here with you.
I am so great that we can have this interview.
Yeah, it's gonna be good.
So two more questions for you. This one is so it is definitely every fan's dream. I know it's mine to star in a Friday the 13th film, and especially to become a victim of Jason. I don't want to survive. I want to die by Jason. I'm going to throw that out there.
Good.
So what are your thoughts and reactions? Huh?
I'm gonna get you that part.
Sounds great. So what are your thoughts and reactions of being in a Friday the 13th film, and more specifically, being a victim of Jason himself?
Honestly, at the time, I had no clue, of course, at all. So there was nothing. It was only cozy and wonderful. So like, I didn't have a clue as to what I was doing.
Right.
I didn't have a clue for many years because I just, you know, raising my kids and just doing stuff. I wasn't paying attention. And Tommy always did all the business end of that stuff.
Right.
So I wasn't aware that people really cared
Right.
until I don't know how many years ago, but Crystal Lake. That's when I started realizing, oh my gosh, this is really something special.
Right.
So kind of really, really honored. And honestly, my death scene, I think it's brilliant. I am so thrilled. But like, I don't think about it. But when you ask me that question, it's really cool. It's really cool. But I never think about it like that. I just think, what a great experience and how wonderful the people were.
Right. So the last question I have, and I'm gonna ask you this question before I ask the actual question. Are you ready to love me?
I love you. Yes, I'm ready to love you.
So, how about you tell us a little bit about this web series?
You're not going to believe it. It's the best thing. Well, first off, it's under, and everybody in the world should check it out. And you have his book.
Okay.
Charlie Hung.
Yep.
Greenhouse Arts and Media. The concept behind it is to live in Hollywood as an artist, or anywhere in the world, but any kind of artist, there's a unique quality to art, to the artistic part of our being. And it makes us more quirky depending on how creative we are.
Right.
So a lot of times we feel like odd, and I know I have felt so unique. I feel like a little unicorn 90% of the time. But if you find your identity, and it is a Christ thing, because Christ made us creative beings in His image, so we're supposed to be unique. And realizing that is what He's bringing together is a company of people that want to serve their talents, not to serve their success. Because success will come or not come, but being fruitful and using your talents to help other people is what it's about. So I started getting involved with them, and I'm now writing, and I just won Best Actress Award from that I believe will become very large, called The Clappy, from Creative Arts, and I was blown away. I was blown away by the kindness of these people. Through them, a group, he wrote a web series, and it's called, what is it called? I know what it's called. Jack Marshall Can't Do That. It is by far the funniest script I've ever read. There's going to be 40 episodes shooting. So I play. Have you ever heard of Auntie May, that movie?
Yes, I have.
Okay, so I play Auntie May.
Nice.
And my first scene, it's a video of me being dead, willing to escape and what he has to do for it.
Right.
Funniest, wittiest, best actors. I am so happy. We've done it for 2 years, and we're going to shoot 40 episodes. I believe it airs October 2nd. And Jack Marshall Can't Do That. People are going to be blown away. And the actors that they've got are amazing. and I get to be so eccentric.
That is awesome, and we know that is awesome for you. It's like a natural role for you, because I always told Greg, like I said, that I love Nancy. I love seeing her post. I can't wait to talk to her because she's very spunky. She loves people. I could just tell that she's the kindest woman that you could probably ever meet.
I love you. I don't even post much. I think nobody sees them. I always forget to go to my Facebook. Once in a while, I'll respond. I don't even know sometimes who I'm responding to.
Well, the best part was that Greg, and I thank him so much because he's gave me so many connections. He mentioned you to me, and then he gave you my number. You tried calling me, and I was in bed because it was late at night here, and I missed your call. I'm like, oh my god, I missed Nancy. And then you end up messaging me. We ended up talking a couple weeks ago, and you end up sending me the book, and I cannot wait to read it. I read bits and pieces of it. I haven't really dived into it, and I cannot wait to read it. And I'm so grateful that I got to talk to you, and I'm so grateful that I got to interview you. I mean, this was literally an impromptu interview. I literally just got home from a 2-hour drive from work to my parents' place. I just literally pulled in once you messaged me, and I wrote back to you, and I'm unpacking my stuff while you're writing to me, and you're like, call me now.
As soon as I saw your name, a message of the guilt went through me so bad that I blew it the last interview, that I just went, oh my god, I've got to talk to him now. We can't make dates. We've just got to do it. It's going to be done now. Right. I'm here now.
And the thing a lot of people don't understand about these interviews is that there's a lot of prep work. A lot of people even at my job don't understand that there's so much prep work. I have to write the questions up, think of the questions, and then write them up, and then I have to like check the microphone. Like for this interview was so impromptu. I didn't have my paper with me that I had printed out. Thankfully my questions were on my laptop saved. And then on top of that, I didn't even get to check the mic, so hopefully, I'm sure the interview is recording perfectly because I could see the bars moving. So, but I mean, I didn't even get to do any mic check. I didn't do it. It was like all sudden.
If it isn't, we do a complete redo, and it will be perfect. And I do know the hard work it takes to go into this. I really do.
Yeah.
As I told you, my dad also did sound effects, and he also wrote books, and he also the amount of work goes and a comedy writer. I'm going into anything you do. You think it's nothing, but then you try it for a day. Right. People think acting is easy. Right. It isn't. Hitting your mark is difficult.
Exactly. And my one coworker told me, he's like, but all you have to do is just write up a couple questions and ask them it. You know the movies well. No. I'm like, yeah, but I mean, I don't want to ask them lame ass questions. I want to think of questions that are gonna benefit the readers, who's gonna want to buy my book. The questions I ask, I ask some that you might have been asked already, but I like to find questions that are unique that I'm thinking of, so the readers that buy my book are gonna learn something new, not hear repeats that they hear in documentary over documentary.
Agreed. I fully agree. And I think you asked some very good questions.
Thank you very much. And
I said more than I should, probably, because I always do. And I'm grateful, Scotty, and I look forward to meeting you.
Thank you. I really want to meet you someday, so I really look forward to that when that time comes.
It will.
Definitely.
Because you'll have to do a book signing in California, I'm sure.
Yes, I have to. Especially once my encyclopedia comes out, I think a book signing on the Ultimate Slasher Movie Encyclopedia will be an amazing book signing to have.
Ooh, and there's a couple of places you should have it. Well, first off, you should have it at Universal Studios. I don't know why that's where Crystal Lakes one was, and it was like all lit up. It's just a great place.
That's cool.
Or there's little bookstores like Dark Delicacy. That a lot of book signings are there. That would be a cool place too. We'll get you book signings. You just get the book.
That sounds good. Once the book comes out, you can get me a book sign. Set me up with a book signing. I'll be more than happy to come out there.
Done. I will get that. I don't know how, but I will. Those things I can do.
Sounds great.
I'm good with the computer.
Thank you so much, Nancy, for the readers, or the listeners, I should say, at this point, because I'm going to be posting about a 5 to 6 minute sneak peek on my fan page. Just so you know, if you want to hear the full interview, I'm going to put this part, the ending, right now in the sneak peek. If you want to hear the full interview, you can read it in my Ultimate Slasher Movie Encyclopedia. You can like my fan page at www.facebook.com/smccoyauthor. And you will be able to keep updated on where I'm at with the book. This interview is going on an hour, and I'm going to limit it down to 5 minutes, which is going to be very hard because you gave me a lot of good material.
Oh, I love you so much.
I love you too, Nancy.
Thank you. I'm really grateful for people such as yourselves, and please send my prayers and my best regards to your parents, and I'll be praying, and I'm so grateful that worked out. And thank you. Please again check out Greenhouse Arts and Media. It really is changing the topography of Hollywood to make it friendly and loving and a warm place to come, not a cold disconnect.